Hello, elementary crew. I have sat with James and tried to figure out a good way to make sure we get all our iPads back this year, and also to make sure going into next year they're cleaned up, ready to go for you and for your students, and also have the apps on it that work best for you. So you just received an email. The attachment looks a lot like this guy right here. What we need you to do is a few steps. So we try to kind of color code them to help you out. So step one, you are going to fill out these columns. So if I am Miss Newander, I am going to see if number one, iPad number 15001, if I have it. If I do, it's in my possession. I hit an X here. If it's in good condition, or it's either fair or good, I put an F or a G here. That's the actual iPad itself. If it's hard to tell because it's in a case, just do your best. Does it have a charger with it? Put an X here if it has the charger. Does it have the charger cord? Put an X here if it has the charger cord. And last but not least, how is the case condition? Fair or good? That's actual condition, not is it attached to the iPad, but rather is it like destroyed, like buttons peeling off and rubber tore up, versus it's just kind of unattached and we need to attach it better. Once you get done with that, step three is you are going to click here. It says, please grab the tab with your grade level team below and any apps that you want to have that are not already going to be installed. And if you click on this box, you see this little hyperlink pop up. And when you click on it, it's going to tell you what every iPad at the elementary will already have installed on it when we give it back to you over the summer. So this is loading nice and slow because I'm shooting a video, but it should load, and there will be a list of apps that you don't have to worry about because they will already be installed on your iPads when you get them back in September. That list is right here. So explain everything all the way through down here at the end, the calculator. So make sure those will already be installed, or if it's just like common stuff like settings or things like that, those will obviously already be installed. But these are more common things that almost every teacher uses, so we made sure that they were all on there. Once you're done looking at that list, though, you could say, hey, as a first grade team, you could click on your tab for first grade. You could start filling in apps on this list of things that you want. So right now it's blank, but for instance, if you wanted, I don't know, some random app, there's Story Tab. Let's say your group wants that. You'll just type that here, and then you'll fill in a list of anything else that as a first grade team that you want installed on yours come September, okay? And then the very last step is under inventory. Right here, what we need you to do is at some point, probably in the last couple days of school, we need you to reset your iPads with your students. So basically, you'll click here again on this little link in number 4, and it will take you to basically a Google Doc, which will take you through the steps of how to reset the iPads with your students. So step 1, go to settings. Step 2, etc. You can project this up on your board. You can read it out loud. Whatever works best for you. You can call them up one at a time and do this with them if you want, depending on your age group. But we do need you to reset your iPads, which when you get to the very end of these directions, it's basically like taking it back to never having been loaded before. And the good thing about this is it will take any yucky apps off that you don't want. It will take off all the passwords that have been saved, so that will be gone when the new students come into your class next year and have that. Again, it kind of takes you back to this screen that says, hello, you are now have a fresh new iPad, and that is what you're looking for. So if you have any questions about this, let James or I know. All the grade levels are listed down here of things that they want. Also, music, PE, gym, and STEAM have an app space down here as well. So that way, if there's things specific to your program that you'd like installed on all iPads, or you could even designate certain grade levels, like all my first graders will use a certain music app, or all my STEAM students in 4th grade will use a certain app, that works too. Again, if you have any questions, let James or I know, and good luck.